Embracing friendly leadership, learning from Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the opportunity to speak today on a subject so near and dear to my heart, friendly leadership, exemplified by none other than Jesus Christ. He is our inspirational leader whose teachings and approach resonates through the ages. Welcome to another exciting episode of Highways of Leadership with Esther Iyojo. On today's episode, we'll be talking about friendly leadership. Leadership is often romanticized as a position of authority and power, but friendly leadership goes beyond that notion, embodying empathy, compassion, and service. Today, let me take you on a journey to explore how Jesus exemplified these qualities, showing us a path to transformational leadership. Jesus embodies compassion and empathy. At the core of friendly leadership is a genuine concern for others. Jesus was a master in expressing empathy. His encounters with the marginalized, the oppressed, and the downtrodden were not mere acts of kindness. They were deep expressions of understanding and compassion. Whether it was healing the sick or feeding the multitudes, Jesus listened, understood, and responded to the needs of those around him. The nature of Jesus is still alive in us, helping us to lead with compassion and empathy. In our leadership journeys, let's emulate these qualities that Jesus has taught us. Let's take the time to truly listen to those we lead, recognize their struggles, and offer support where it's needed. Empathy is a profound tool to connect and inspire others. A perfect example of leadership is Jesus Christ. He leads by example and he continues to lead us. Jesus leads by example. He is the hallmark of friendly leadership. He didn't just preach about love, humility, and forgiveness. He lived these values. Remember the scene of Jesus washing the feet of his disciples in John chapter 12, verse 1 to 17. It was a powerful act and symbolizing servitude and humility, flipping the traditional hierarchy on its head. In our workplaces, communities, and our homes, let's lead through actions, not just words, but being genuine and consistent in our values. Create what? A ripple effect. Encourage others to follow us suit, and our lives will reflect the principles that we seek to instill in those that we lead. Here is a call to empowering others. Jesus recognized the potential within others, empowering them to become leaders in their own right. The apostles, once ordinary individuals, became what? The torchbearers of Jesus' message. Jesus taught them, equipped them, and trusted them to continue his work, just like you and I, carrying on the Great Commission as accounted in Matthew chapter 28, verse 19 to 20. As friendly leaders, our role is not just to guide, but to nurture the potential within our team by providing what? Trust and empowering others to grow and lead alongside us. Remember, true success isn't measured by personal achievement, but by the legacy we create through those we inspire. Jesus cultivated an inclusive community. Inclusivity was a cornerstone of Jesus' leadership. He didn't just associate with the influential or the reverse, but he surrounded himself with a diverse group of people, breaking societal barriers and fostering a sense of community. Jesus inspired inclusivity in his circle. Celebrate the diversity and let every voice be heard. That was Jesus' way of teaching. A true inclusive environment is fertile ground for innovation, unity, and progress. As leaders, it is our duty to create space where everyone feels valued and included. Jesus confronts with grace. Friendly leadership doesn't shy away from confrontation, but it approaches it with grace. Jesus often addressed difficult truths, yet he did so with love and understanding. Whether it was challenging the hypocritical or correcting his disciples, his confrontation was meant to uplift, not belittle. Just as Jesus confronted the Samaritan woman in John chapter 4, other Jews couldn't even speak with her. Yet, because Jesus was different, he spoke with this Samaritan woman, a snubbed gender, with a disposed race. Through his personal connection with the Samaritan woman, God reached an entire city. Jesus' leadership in John chapter 4 teaches us that leaders initiate the contact first. Leaders establish common ground. Leaders listen and allow others to speak. Leaders arouse interest. Leaders take others only far as they are ready to go. Leaders accept others where they are. Leaders stick with the key issues. Leaders communicate issues directly and simply. Embrace transparency and honesty in your leadership. When challenges arise, face them with integrity and warmth. This approach not only resolves conflict, but also builds trust and sincerity within your team. In conclusion, Jesus exemplified a leadership style rooted in love, service, and humility. Virtues that can transcend the fabrics of any community or organization when embraced. I challenge each of us to reflect on these teachings and embody these values in our leadership roles. With a heart full of compassion, actions that speak of integrity, a focus on empowering others, a commitment to inclusivity, and the courage to confront with grace, we can truly become friendly leaders who inspire, change, and elevate the world around us. Thank you, and let us go forth to lead with love and kindness. I love you all. Jesus is Lord. Hallelujah. And until I see you again on another exciting episode of Highways of Leadership with Esther, I love you to like this video, subscribe, share to your friends and families so that we all together will walk on this roadmap to successful leadership, which Jesus is the head. Thank you and bye.